Hi guys.
Hello.
Hello.
So the moment of truth is here, and we have to, go through all these plenty entries that have come in for a portrait of Mama promotion 2023. Are we ready?
We
Yeah.
are
Ready?
Yeah. Let's get
Okay.
into it.
Drum roll.
All right.
Let's go. So,
Lourdes, I suggest you go first.
okay.
Okay.
And if we have a good feeling about a script, we'll all pen yes on the script.
Okay.
Okay.
Right? If you don't have a good feeling at
We're not
all,
feeling- if it's not
a
given.
clear no.
If it's not given,
If it's not given,
Yeah.
sorry.
If we're
But
not
shout out to
sure,
your
then
mum
we'll
though.
We'll do a maybe.
Whoever it
and
is,
then,
but yeah.
Okay, so now you go first.
All right, so the first entry. But for Mama, I would have been a cripple by the roadside in the village begging for alms. But I am now a person with a disability who is gainfully employed. I would have been sitting in my mess for more than 5 hours, but today I can clean the mess myself. Without your help, I wouldn't have seen a first degree certificate in my lifetime. Still, today, not only do I have a degree, but a certificate to show that I was the local secretary of the National Union of Ghana Students. I lacked confidence due to my situation, and I didn't believe in my potential. But today I move around with confidence because you told me that even if all your children would fail, I won't fail, although I have a physical impairment. God bless you, Mame Ajua Tamike. I love you, Mom. This is from Castro Kofi Apia to his mother, Mame Ajua Tamike. So.
Wow.
Touching, isn't it?
This is
Very.
this is a yes for me.
This is a yes for me too.
Yeah?
There's a yes for
Yeah? Okay, all right. So let's.
This is a
Wendy,
yes.
Let's go to the next one. Wendy, you want to do this one?
Okay, sure. But for Mama, I wouldn't have been a role model to my family and colleagues. Having polio at age 3 and crawling on the floor, no one thought I could be helpful to myself and society. Through Mama, I had surgeries that allow me to walk with crutches. I hold an MBA and I'm currently in the process of becoming a chartered human resource manager. Through Mama's encouragement, I worked hard to become the Employee of the Year in an international organization I work for. Thank you, Mama. I love you dearly. This is from Vivian Tete. And
I think it's a great story,
Yes,
but
it's a
it's
great
not really
one. It's
given
not-
for me anyway. It could be
Yeah.
given for you guys.
I like it. Yeah, I like it. I'm seeing, you know, the question we asked was the intervention that changed the course of your life, right? And for me, look, polio at the age of 3.
exactly.
Through the surgeries, she walks but with crutches. And she's gone through all of that, gotten an MBA,
MBA.
and
the process
of
of
becoming a
getting
chartered
it,
human
chartered,
resource manager. I think it's pretty impressive.
I-
I would say it's a yes for me. Or we should do it as a maybe? I don't know.
So how many people are voting for yes?
Maybe we can come back for that.
Okay, let's
I
come.
think all of you are.
I think we should come back for a maybe.
We can come
Do a
back for.
maybe.
All right, very good.
Yeah. Okay. But for Mama, she was ready to take care of 2 children.
The big moment is here. The top 10 finalists of A Portrait of Mama.
It is.
But for Mama. Apiogo, over to you.
So our very first, and it's in no particular order.
Okay.
The very first on the list is from Castro Kofi Apia.
Okay.
His mother's name is Mami Aja Ntameke. And this is it. But for Mama, I would have been a cripple by the roadside in the village, begging for alms. But I'm now a person with a disability who is gainfully employed. I would have been sitting in my mess, my urine, for more than 5 hours. But today I can clean the mess myself. Without your help, I wouldn't have seen a first degree certificate in my lifetime. Still, today, not only do I have a degree, but a certificate to show that I was a local secretary of the National Union of Ghana Students, NUGS. I lacked confidence due to my situation, and I didn't believe in my potential. But today, I move around with confidence because you told me that even if all of your children would fail, I wouldn't fail, although I have a physical impairment. God bless you, Mami Aja and Tameke. I love you, Mom.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we have Castro on the line. Hello, Castro.
Hello, sir.
Castro, what's up?
very sad.
Castro, the response to what's up is another long what's up. So Castro, one more time. What's up?
But it's I'm very, very happy. Very, very, very happy.
Wow. Listen, this entry that was just read, it touched me so much, man. Like,
Thank you very much.
tell us more about yourself, because this was just it being written. Tell us the story yourself.
Yes, I'm Castro, and 2008, 8 April, I got paralyzed wisdom. And in a typical Ghanaian village in the Western North region. In fact, I might say all hope was lost. But as I said in the write-up, my mother was there for me.
So this one is from Vivian Tete. But for Mama, I wouldn't have been a role model to my family and colleagues. Having polio at age 3 and crawling on the floor, no one thought I could be helpful to myself and society. Through Mama, I had surgeries that allow me to walk with crutches. I hold an MBA, and I'm currently in the process of becoming a chartered human resource manager. Through Mama's encouragement, I worked hard to become the Employee of the Year in an international organization that I work for. Thank you, Mama. I love you dearly.
Well, we have Vivian on the line. Hello, Vivian. How you doing?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you too?
I'm doing good. Vivian, what's up? I love your energy, man. I love your energy. Vivian, first and foremost, a very big congratulations to you, man. You've been chosen as one of our top 10 finalists for this promotion. How do you feel? And tell us a little bit more about your mom, man.
I'm so happy. I'm excited. Actually, I was born during the revolution, and I was told during that period everything was shut, including vaccination. So I didn't get the childhood vaccination, and later when the pandemic broke out, that was 3 years after I was born. I was affected and I had polio, and I was crawling on the floor. I couldn't walk, I couldn't sleep. I was just lying down throughout. And then my mom took me to the hospital, went through various surgeries and physiotherapy. Eventually, I became mobile. She supported me in everything I did. She always told me I can make it. I can become anything I want to be, so long as I'm determined. So her support has brought me this far.
Wow. Wow, wow, and wow. And yes, you've been chosen as one of our top 10 finalists. A very big congratulations.
Welcome back. And we just saw some selections of a portrait of Mama promotion. And right here in the studio with us, we have Apioka, who is the head of programs and production at Citi TV and Citi FM. And also Magdalene Williams, who is my producer here at Citi TV and Citi FM too. How are you? You're welcome to the studio.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having
I love
us.
your outfit.
Thank you.
It's given.
And I'm seeing your ring.
Yeah.
Chris.
Right, I know
She's
what
wearing
that
it
means.
alone.
I understand what that means, but it's not for TV. Right, so let's talk about the portrait for, of Mama promotion. I saw the selections and the stories. I mean, how was it reading those stories?
Look, over the past several weeks, and let's just even put into context what we asked people to do. So basically, paraphrasing, what we said was in not more than 100 words, so 100 words or less, people should send in stories or notes or letters, however you'd like to name them, just telling us about one thing of significance that their mother did for them. So it could be a sacrifice, something that she did in the spur of the moment that nobody else could have done. But that one thing, how did it change the course of your life? And then we said that we should start the entry with "but for Mama." And people wrote. And look, the stories, you know, people keep asking, what were you looking for? Some people sent entries. Now you could tell that there was love there. there was a story. But they didn't tell us the story.
Exactly.
So they would say, oh, Mama did this, and I thank you so much. Now I have hope. But they don't actually get into the details.
The actual story,
You know, we wanted people to open up. And it's a difficult thing to do because national TV, national radio, you're putting your business out there. But people told us their stories. Some of the things that they probably haven't even told their friends or their other family members before, they put it in those stories. So that was the first thing. Secondly, we're looking for something that was compelling. So yes, everybody's, look, even your mother just waking up to make you food is a sacrifice every day. You're a mother, you know what I'm talking about, you know. But some mothers clearly, granted and presented with certain situations, have gone above and beyond. Well, some of the things I'm like, would I have done that? Could I have done that? And those are the wow factors that we're looking for. And you'll see the top 3. Look, it was difficult, very difficult. Even the top 10, I don't know how you guys did it. Me, I said I had gone through the stories over and over again because I was reading most of them. But I said I didn't want to be in the decision panel officially for the top 10. I don't know how you did it. From hundreds down to 10.
Yes, it
Well,
was difficult.
like you said, I mean, the issue is, so everybody has a story. But in the selection process, I mean, for me, there were things like the story where the mother is going to put hot water, you know,
the LPG gas
fire,
thing.
then the water's on the floor, she slips, and then the water
pours.
boiling water pours on her, but on her and her daughter. So the mother ignores her scalding pain, right, and picks up the daughter and is rushing her to hospital, totally ignoring what she's going through. The hot water, the majority of it poured on her. And some poured on her daughter.
And the way
so for me,
it was even described, she says she ignored her melting face.
Exactly, the exact word.
You know, the description is so wonderful. And it also shows you the importance of writing.
Writing.
And all of this in 100 words or less. So look at how moved we are by just a couple of paragraphs. You know. But yeah, and then bringing it down to the top 3 was even more difficult. Unfortunately, there are 2 of our top 10s whom we couldn't reach. And that was the story you just mentioned, that was one of them. We couldn't reach them. We couldn't. But then that left us with 8 to choose from. So not that it was a good thing, but it kind of made the job a little bit easier. Just a little.
So Maggie, you actually had every story, and you had to go through all the stories. I remember she reached out. She's like, "Chris, can you help?"
Exactly, because it was too much.
So how was it reading those stories?
It was emotional. It was touching. It was difficult to bring them down to let's say 10, because you find out that one mother has done something significantly very important and overwhelming.
You have to say no to it.
You have to say no to it because there's another compelling story out there. And so it was very, very difficult. But I must say that congratulations to everyone who sent in an entry. Because it's not easy to put out your story like Apioko is saying. This is personal, it's very emotional, it's something that's supposed to stay in your family. But for you to be able to even bring it out there for national radio and television, congratulations. But definitely we just had to select only 3 winners.
And beyond that, we're just happy that people stepped up to celebrate their mothers. We don't do that enough, you know. We don't say I love you enough. We don't say thank you enough. We don't put time aside enough to recognize the things that the people in our lives do for us. We take a lot of things and a lot of people for granted. So I'm very happy that hundreds of people, Ghanaians, stepped up to say, this is my mother, this is what she's done. It's putting our, in some cases, dirty linen out there. But once it's an opportunity to celebrate my mother on a national platform, I will do it.
It's worth it. So, the top 10, we've been talking about them.
Yes.
Who are the top 10?
So the top 10, I'll let Maggie read their names. We did announce this on the Traffic Avenue, as you saw yesterday afternoon with DJ Mingo. And we called them. We called them. Oh, they're excited. And a lot of them didn't even think they had a chance, which again goes back to the fact that they did it because they knew it was a chance to celebrate the mother, you know. But yeah,
Okay,
top
so
10.
the top 10, we have, in no particular order, we have Castro Kofi Appiah, and his mother's name is Mame Adjoa Ntameke. We have Vivian Tete. The mama's name is Patience Tete. Nana Kwabena Adakwa. The mother's name is Mrs. Deborah Adakwa. We have Prince Ampofo. The mother's name is Dorothy Yankson. Etonam Vifa. Mother's name is Miss Linda Domekpo. Then we have Morris Fofona and Esther Bona. They were two. And their mother's name is Agnes Teria. Ajua Nyameche. The mother's name is Gloria Anochi Amoa. And Pa Kofi Hazel. The mother's name is Mrs. Georgette Hazel. We have Christabel Ejay. The mother's name is Love Ejay. And finally, we have Priscilla Yeboah, whose mother's name is Janet Yeboah. So these are our top 10.
Top 10.
Wow.
For the promotion.
But we've gone beyond that.
Yeah.
We also have the top 3.
We do have our top
sir.
3.
Okay.
And now I will start by just glossing over the story. So Castro, we've heard this story over again. So Castro Kofi Appiah, Mama is Mami Adjoa Ntameke. He's part of the top 3. He's on who says, but for Mama, I would have been a cripple by the roadside in the village, begging for alms. You know, very moving story. We've heard it over and over again. But I'll read Pa Kofi Hazel's story. His mama is Georgette Hazel, Mrs. Georgette Hazel. But for Mama, I wouldn't be here today with my 2 boys. She nurtured me and my 5 siblings. When my wife had a preterm birth, Mama was there for us throughout the traumatic experience. She was an advocate for my wife in the delivery room, making key decisions that ensured our baby's survival. With my 2nd baby, my wife went into precipitated labor, leading her to deliver at home. My mother had to deliver our baby, even with no experience. Mama, you're a true heroine, and I'm grateful for everything you've done for my family.
What a story.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a
Amazing,
sacrifice.
isn't it?
Amazing stuff.
And last but definitely not the least, Etonam Vifa. And her mama is Miss Linda Domekpo. So I'll take this one as well. But for Mama, I'm not sure where I would have been. My father was very violent and abusive, and Mama wanted a healthy and peaceful environment for me to grow up in. So she had to run for her life, and she wasn't going to leave me behind. Mama took to her heels, not sure what was out there for us. I was only 3 years old then. Today I'm 11 years old, and I attend one of the best international schools in Ghana. I've seen Mama make sacrifices so that I can be happy. Recently, we treated the family tree in school. I returned home and I asked, Mama, I've never seen any male friend visit you. Her response made me sad. To think that Mama puts her emotional life on hold just so I don't have to see different men come and go in case the relationships don't work out made me sad, but also made me appreciate her more. I love Mama. I respect and appreciate her. Mama is prayerful and works hard. So that's from 11-year-old.
From an 11-year-old.
Etonam Vifa.
Wow. So we have
She witnessed everything at
Castro,
3. Yeah.
We have Etonam.
Etonam.
And then we have...
And then we have
Pa
Pa
Kofi.
Kofi. Pa
Yes.
Hazel.
Yeah, Pa Kofi Hazel.
Fantastic.
Yeah, our
Yeah,
top
top
3.
Top 3 winners.
Yes.
Super.
So they will be with us on Sunday for our, oh look,
Yeah.
Tracy wants to cry.
Yeah, you guys made
She
me
wants to
ill.
cry.
Yeah,
She wants to
You
cry.
can, yeah. It's not
So Sunday, a portrait of Mama, our Mother's Day dinner right here in the City Gardens,
City
4 p.m.
Yeah.
We will be eating apapransa and banku and other things.
Yeah.
And just celebrating motherhood with music and whatnot. And people, of course, who didn't enter the promotion or who didn't make it into the top 3 still have a chance to buy a ticket for 350 Ghana
Certainly.
cedis.
Okay.
Yes.
Call that magic number 0205 973 973 0205 973 973. It's on your screen. Do secure your spot and make sure that you can come and celebrate with some of these stories. And look, not everybody has told their story. But one wonderful thing I can say about a portrait of Mama, the dinner, is that people share their stories there as well.
Yeah.
People who didn't enter the promotion get up, they cry as a family, they huddle, they make up.
Yeah.
Some people have conflicts. It's there and then that those
they
things are
settled.
resolved. So it's a beautiful time to celebrate motherhood with music, dance, and of course with the Citi family in the Citi Garden.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
Apioko and Magdalene. Yes, thank you very much. It's been a fantastic morning. I've enjoyed this show thoroughly. We're going to take our leave of you, but keep watching Citi TV. We have a lot of fantastic programming coming up ahead.